watching Batman the Telltale series. So we're going back to Bruce's office.
Mr. Wayne. Ruth, open up.
I thought maybe you'd left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective
So you
immediately.
can say no
At least
to it.
until this whole mess gets cleaned up.
So I'm
We're
going to
out
say
of
no.
options, I'm afraid.
I won't do it.
Bruce.
This is my company. My name.
And that name is exactly why we're in this situation. This isn't a request, Bruce.
It is. You just said you.
I asked
They're
to slow
asking
all this
me
down.
to step down. Not they're telling
Press
me.
release is
They're
going out as
asking
we
me.
speak. There will be a public
No,
event
no,
in the
no, no,
morning
no,
where you
no.
will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action. I see where they're coming from. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO, just until this mess gets cleared up.
Who is
And
it?
who would that be?
Oswald Cobblepot.
Did they not know that he was behind all the
So,
penguin
boy,
stuff?
Good to see you again.
They didn't see
What did you
all the
agree to?
penguin stuff?
As you
I
know,
thought they revealed
Oswald's
him.
parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can. People aren't much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole from mine, Cobblepot sits easier on the tongue. Don't be like that, Bruce. It's for the best.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Well, then I guess congratulations are in order. It's nice to know you'll be the one trapped in this tiny office all day.
Tiny?
Oh, I'm sure
You have a
it's
big
bigger than it
office.
looks.
I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this.
Reminds me of when he gets voted out of the company in the
Oh, Bruce.
Dark Knight or Dark Knight
Clumsy,
Rises.
clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
You're the
I'll
one
call
who
someone
dropped
in
it.
to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble. Right, Bruce? Well then, I'll help you out with that. Looks broken, I'm afraid. Not a good sign, is it?
Time to go, Bruce.
Yes, Bruce. Time to go. I have a little redecorating to do. Your taste is a little too discreet for me. I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank. A large one. Something exotic.
This way, Bruce. I'll have IT come set you up.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Regina.
That didn't go too well, did it?
It happened, didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Just stay out of it. Don't go near it, and they won't be able to connect it to you.
It's not that easy.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I can. But
He can do what he
can't
wants.
risk Cobblepot finding out what I'm up to.
Doesn't do what he wants. I don't know what to
Maybe I
pick.
can salvage this somehow. I'll grab what I can from the lab. Set up shop somewhere else. It won't be as nice as what I've got here, but I can't stick around. Keep that drive safe.
Alright, well, there we go, getting kicked out of the company. Our own company. Not too happy with that. Bruce doesn't appear to be either. I don't blame him.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce. It's just one thing after another.
That's why I'm glad I have you, Al.
Always.
With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Check the drive.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is, what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
So what do we have? Arkham, City Hall, Courthouse, GCPD. I can only listen to this one, weirdly enough.
No, Yes, I know it takes time, but...
Understatement of the century, considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER.
Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us.
I suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
Not yet.
And so what do we got for files? Our records.
Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
I've read the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
City Hall.
City Hall. Record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election. Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Oh, look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
I wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
They better have.
This
It's not gonna be good for them.
Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good. One less problem to deal with.
Alright, let's go Warren Harvey.
I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
Very good, sir.
City Hall.
Oh, Mr. Wayne, welcome. You can go on in. I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back door. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Harvey?
Back here, Bruce. Take a seat. I'll be right out. Oh, come on, not today. Stop.
I never got a chance to congratulate you. It was quite the acceptance speech.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I know you weren't thrilled about me getting back out there so soon. I'm glad I didn't listen to you. Well, as good as it's gonna get. You know, Bruce, I've been looking forward to this my entire career. The day Harvey Dent takes his official portrait as mayor of Gotham. And he looks like this.
There he is. Two-Face.
Glad you survived the trip up here, Bruce. You want to tell me what's going on? I didn't keep you waiting that long, did I?
I have reason to believe you're being watched.
You sound paranoid, Bruce.
The children of Arkham are hacking into the GCPD. They're likely keeping tabs on you too.
I'll handle it. Thank you, Bruce. Damn it! Those children of Arkham jumped me. God, it's only getting worse. It's out of control.
Looks like it's Sting just putting the cloth on
Stop
it.
it!
I heard Batman showed up to help.
Yeah. The damage is kind of done, though, isn't it? Harvey Dent does everything by the book, to the letter of the law. But that isn't working.
This is Two-Face voice and the coin.
Around barely. Slowly.
He's doing the
I'd like
thing.
to see you do better. Watch me. Now are you gonna fix this mess? Simple. Easy. curfews. Harvey, snap out of it. We all need to snap out of it.
This is it. This is...
Sorry.
He's starting to become
Sorry about
Two-Face.
that, Bruce.
I mean, he already is.
Guess I got a little lost there. I'm probably not getting enough sleep these days.
Look, we're both under a lot of stress right now. We should be able to lean on each other.
Stronger together, right?
It's the only way.
Mr. Dent? The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out.
How does this stick to his face?
Please, Bruce. Don't tell anyone about this. If anyone finds out or thinks I'm not fit to be mayor, it's all over.
Your secret's safe with me, Harvey.
Thanks, Bruce. I owe you. Again. Again and again. See you around, Bruce.
An interview with the Children of Arkham's leader. Wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People the Batman
Haven't seen her in a
would like
while.
to find. Do you think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the Children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Vicky might end up giving Bruce Wayne the runaround. After all, a reporter rarely reveals her source. But an interview with Batman, that might be enough to sway her. After all, it did work with Mayor Hill. I can't afford to waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Bill,
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
who is this?
Batman.
I didn't realize that Batman was a fan of my work.
Didn't say I was a fan. Just said I wanted to talk.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate. I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one. Meet me at
Everybody
sundown,
owes him one.
Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
Off the rails.
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call. Nothing is ever this easy.
I said I'd be here, didn't I?
Good to know. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The Children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
You saw what they did at the debate. They're terrorizing Gotham. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, some say they're liberating it.
And you believe that?
Well, it doesn't matter what I believe. I just report the facts. Their message is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations. It's all out there. Clear as day. All I did was write it down.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that's surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone. Except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him.
Bruce Wayne is innocent. He's not responsible for what his father did.
Maybe not, but he still benefits from it. All those people suffered so that he could prosper up in that mansion of his. I don't know if you have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to this story than I realize. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne?
Nothing, because Bruce is fine.
There are bigger threats to Gotham out there. The children of Arkham. I have to deal with them first.
You're doing what you think is right. I get it. Good luck with the children of Arkham. I'll be sure your message gets out. Right. I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
It's cool how, like, when he closes his... What? Huh? When he closes his eyes, the lights on the suit go off. I wonder how that's tracked. There must be something in the lenses. It's similar probably to Spider-Man's lenses. I guess. Some kind of eye tracking thing.
Everything's dark, quiet. It's empty.
No sign of the children of Arkham? They may not have gone far. They should be there.
Not for the moment. It means I have time to see what they've been up to.
Just be careful. We don't want any surprises. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Thanks. Going to have a look around. There's a body here. Likely the work of the children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around. See
More
what they've been
detective
up to.
stuff. They had a little bit of this in the Arkham games. I think it's more in Origins and Night than the other two. I just played Origins last month for the first time. It was good. Wish I could have played it for you guys on the channel, but
He's been dead for a while.
it's not available on PS4.
The officer that was taken from the construction site.
I had to boot up my old PS3 again. Wait, I got Red Dead Redemption 1 also.
He was shot dead center. Twice.
I haven't finished that yet, though.
I suppose they no longer had need of a hostage.
He's been
This man's
ejected.
veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
I don't know.
They've been referencing the map.
Maybe he
Whatever
inhaled
they're
it
building
because there
must
was
hinge
that
on it
gas at the
somehow.
last crime scene.
This depot is pretty centrally located.
Let's find my parts. Building a bomb?
detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now.
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now. Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour. These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks.
Is that everything we can look at? There is more. Oh, there's lots more.
This train car has been modified.
How do you mean?
Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now.
Reminds me of Kingsman.
Looks like some kind of sprinkler
First
system.
movie, and in the comic, they have the cell signals that make everybody kill each other.
Maximum coverage.
I thought there was something else in the train car to look at. Chemistry equipment.
Someone's been practicing chemistry. Something spilled here. This is the drug they've been using. Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey. This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent.
Alright, I think we looked at everything. So... we can link the chemical barrels to the train, right?
This wouldn't work. I need to know where their target is.
Oh, the target? Where's the station?
A modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station.
And then they're gonna blow it up with these chemicals. Right?
Traces of both chemicals here. The drug is being modified here. They're changing it.
And then link the container. This guy?
They're manufacturing the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, it will affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We aren't prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough. Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
I kinda like the sky train thing, it's weird. The idea of it.
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Catwoman.
Just add it to the list of your mistakes. Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment. It's all here. Okay, you two, get these mixed, loaded onto the train. This way.
I hope the Catwoman suit in the new movie looks good. I've heard that she has like a second one, besides her little ski mask.
She plays whatever side meets her needs.
Currently, her needs seem to be focused on keeping all 9 of her
There's
lives.
a Catwoman cosplayer who got arrested for trying to rob a bank or something. I saw yesterday.
I got what you wanted. I'm done.
You might as well come out, Batman. I know you're here.
No way. I did not bring him here. I honored our deal.
Oh, I know you did. But now, you're a loose end. Surrender! Unless you'd like to see firsthand what a critical dose looks like. She joined poor Esther Cobblepot. Death might be preferable. I know what you have planned with the Skyrim. It's not going to happen. Then killing you both will have to be a consolation prize.
Thanks, Bats.
Train's ready! Come on!
Uh-oh.
I decide when this ends.
Hey.
You have to face the truth sometime, Batman. You can't protect Gotham from itself. They lit the fire. We're just here to stoke the flames. Just like the other liars.
Lost about veterans.
So short-sighted.
I'm excited to find out who's behind the mask. Who this is. That wasn't really a finishing blow. Oh, this will be. Oh, that's cool. Get moving the bomb. Got like a sonic thing on his staff. Suit's getting beat up. Taking a bit of a beating here. How did she catch us?
Don't pass out on me. Come on, Bats.
Should have gone after it.
Shut up. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. Just stay with me.
Alright, I think that's a good time to end. Then we will have the final bit of the episode tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Batman the Telltale series, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.